Good afternoon. My idea is try to get something like a natural. Hopefully, we can play more time in Champions League. But of course, it's the first match after a long time, or maybe when it's a new competition, Champions League before was Cup of Europe, and we are motivated and we are so excited to play tomorrow with our supporter in Villa Park. This scenario, this match, remembering as well the final in the Cup of Europe played against them 42 years ago. But now, in this moment in our process, we have to try to play one match more. And of course, it's against one of the best teams in the world, and maybe favorite with another 3, 4 teams to win this competition. But I want to play matches like that, and I want to play consistency matches like that. Of course, we are in Premier League, and in Premier League we are facing teams like them, favorite Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal. I think they can win this competition this year, and they can be favorite with another team like Bayern Munich. But playing in Europe, of course, we are very happy to face Bayern Munich here at home, and hopefully we can enjoy tomorrow, and hopefully we can compete and to show our best tomorrow against them.
Harry Kane has been training with them, so it looks like good news on that front for Bayern. In terms of your team news, not so good news, you're without your captain, John McGinn. How big a blow for such a huge game for you and the club and for him as well?
The injured players, I know, is the worst for them at the beginning, and with these circumstances playing in Champions League, of course, every player they want to play matches like that, but we had to accept it, and I want the best player on the field tomorrow, and I want to face their best players, and I want to play with our best players, but accepting we have some players injured, but we are ready to compete.
Mike, on you go. Yep.
Hello, everyone. Compared to, say, a year ago, your squad looks deeper. Do you feel it is deeper and gives you more options now for a week where you've got 3 games very quickly like this one? And was that the plan in the summer?
It depends, but at the beginning, try to get the rules in summer, and of course we are starting to add 2 players more, like Camara and Tyrone Mings, and with the players we have in the squad, I am very happy, and we are going to play a lot of matches, hopefully more and more than previous matches we have, and it depends each match. It depends how we are getting the balance, playing matches with minutes, with some players injured, with some players maybe tired. But we are at the beginning of the season. We are building the team. The plan is building the team with the players we have, and some players they are progressively feeling comfortable and understanding our tactical idea, our demands, and it's a process. But every player at the beginning they will have opportunities to play and moment to play.
I know, listening to you last year going around Europe, I know you know football history very well, and I know you know why the history of this club matters so much to the fans who will be there tomorrow. Do you think modern players understand it in the same way? Do you think they get why, especially this game in 1982, matters here especially?
We have players with experiences in Europe.
But do you
We
think
had
they-
one. We had one of them. He played the final last year with Borussia Dortmund, and we have some players winners before in other teams winning trophies.
Yeah.
And for example, as well, Pau Torres, he played the semi-final 3 years ago in Liverpool in this competition. And the best experiences we can add to try to learn quick playing in Europe is the experiences we had last year in Conference League. And it's a process. Of course, some of them, they are going to debut tomorrow in Champions League. And it's a very good news for the club, for them, for me as well. I'm not playing the first time in Champions League, but playing in a role like I am playing 16 years in a row in Europe, for me, it's not changing my idea. And my idea is to have to compete in Champions League. We have to enjoy this way in Champions League. We have to try to set each match playing, focusing this competition to try to get a good way there. But the most important is be consistent in the season, and through Premier League is the first objective. And tomorrow we are playing a special match for everybody, but I am preparing the match the same like I prepare on Sunday against Ipswich.
Dan, on you go.
Do you feel under any pressure? Aston Villa don't lose to Bayern Munich. They have a very good record, unbeaten.
Myself,
No, Aston Villa against Bayern Munich, they have a very good record because of 1982. They don't lose to them.
Que ayuda que el Aston Villa tenga tan buena experiencia con el Bayern de Múnich. Desde aquella victoria nos han enfrentado y le ganó la final.
it's a joke. If Aston Villa was not playing since 1982 against Bayern Munich, it's not good news. It's very bad news.
But that is why the fans are so excited. It's because of Bayern
Yes,
Munich.
but you are asking me something I don't understand really.
Fair enough.
I don't understand.
What does it mean to you?
Because we are speaking here, we are very motivated because we are coming back to Europe last year in Conference League, this year in Champions League. And of course, Aston Villa was not playing against Bayern Munich 40 years ago. But it's not good news. It's a very bad. I think Europe is something very, very important, but very, very difficult. And this is the challenge we have now. And of course, tomorrow they are favorite. They are very, very favorite than us. But we are playing at home with our supporters. And even I played, because I was understanding maybe for myself, I played 2 times against them, and we compete before with the team we were the coaches playing against them. But tomorrow I want to play and I to compete against them, and I want to face them being competitive and showing our best tomorrow. But if the result they aren't, is because Aston Villa didn't play.
What does it mean to you to be involved in the Champions League and taking on one of the best teams in the world?
It's a challenge. For myself, it's a challenge. And I told yesterday the players, after the match we played on Sunday, and between the match we are going to play on Sunday against Manchester United. We are playing in England against the best team in the world, and we are playing consistency, and we are showing our capacity against them. Now we are going to face against one of the best teams in Europe as well. At the beginning, we played against Young Boys. We are playing now against Bayern Munich. We are going to play against Bologna. We are going to play against Juventus. Maybe Juventus and Bayern Munich, they are the 2 teams in the same level. They are here, Manchester United or Tottenham or Arsenal or Liverpool. But we are not playing against those teams in Europe. Consistency, and this is the objective. And how is my expectation? My expectation is try to compete, facing them, being competitive, and really getting our best performances, and like that, how we can be with a possibility to get good result.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
There's been a lot of focus Carlos and the mistakes towards the goal against Ipswich, you haven't had much time to work with the players, but do you do anything in particular to him to cheer him up before such a big game against Bayern Munich?
Of course, football is mistakes, and we have to accept when we are making mistakes. And starting for me, as a coach, every matches I am trying to be humble to identify my mistakes. When I am analyzing tactically, when I am analyzing as well my decision during the match, and then is after my responsibility, of course, try to identify and to correct those mistakes each match, try to correct quickly and don't repeat in this match. And with the player is the same circumstances like with me. I am trying to identify overall the mistake we are getting in each match, tactically with the team, and as well deeply when is some mistakes coming from the individual players, but never punishing, making mistake the players in the next for the next matches. I am trying always to correct, working through video, working in the pitch with the players, with the team, and on Sunday every mistake we made, we were working yesterday morning. And of course, I want to try to correct, firstly, practicing, and secondly, hopefully tomorrow on the field.
Hi, Mark. Just on Vincent Kompany, I think a few people was tried when he went from Burnley, being relegated into the Bayern Munich job. How do you rate him as a coach, and do you think he's got the potential to have a really good coaching career?
Vincent Kompany, I knew him last year here with Barley, but his career is very recognized career as a player, as a professional in football. And as a coach, he started 3 years ago. And he worked in Manchester City with Guardiola, and more or less, he's been successful so quick starting as a coach, because with his experiences and with the experience working with Guardiola in Manchester City, I think everything I watched of him as a coach in Barley now in Bayern Munich is really a huge work. I think he's a coach who will have a very good future, and he's starting to be successful, but not now, even with Barley when he promoted. Last year was difficult because it's difficult with Barley at the beginning, favorite to relegate. Again, he didn't achieve it. He didn't achieve to keep the Premier League. But I always respect him a lot as a coach, because always the 2 matches we played, even winning, was very difficult matches. And I identify quick his hand with the team. And with Bayern Munich, I think with the players they have, for him is more easier to get the level they will want to have in their league and in Champions League. And they started really winning matches with a very good result, playing very well. And tomorrow, I know, it's a big challenge for us to try to stop them, be competitive, to adapt to their tactical idea, try to avoid their tactical idea imposing us, and we have to try to be as well competitive, imposing our game plan. This is the really amazing work we have, the coaches, how we can prepare, how we can set our game plan, imposing against the opponent. But tomorrow, facing them, more difficult.
Unai, have you got any up-to-date team news with particular reference to Matty Cash? Is Matty fit and available?
Matty is starting training with us, but for tomorrow is not time to fit him to play even 1 minute. He's not going to be available for tomorrow. And other players, Camara and Tyrone, they are training with us, but they are not going to play tomorrow. And other players at the beginning, they are okay, but we worked yesterday morning. We are going to train now at 5 o'clock, and hopefully will be available, the players we are.
Just on the defence, Unai, obviously you've just got the one clean sheet this season in the Champions League at Young. Is there anything in particular when you look back at the games that you've identified as being the issue? Because obviously it's harder to win games when you're not keeping clean sheets.
Yes, definitely. We are not defending like last year, and it's not for the defense player, it's not for the goalkeeper, it's for everybody. My first defender, they are the strikers, and my first attacking players is the goalkeeper, and we have to work improving and trying to correct quick some mistake we are making, and defensively we have to get strongly our way improving, because we can't concede the goal we are conceding each match we are playing. And I am positive, and of course I believe in our work, how we are doing. But if we want to keep to be in the top level, we are scoring goals, but we are conceding more goals than normal.
Harry Kane's started the season on fire again. He's got 10 goals. What is that he brings a danger to you, and how do you play against him? How is it best way to stop him?
We analyze firstly the tactical idea collectively, and then of course we have to try to stop their individual players. But they have Harry Kane, of course, he knows us, and we know him. But his capacity and potential is going to be tomorrow on the field, and we have to try to stop him. And then as well, they have very good structure tactically, playing in combination. Even near the goalkeeper is their first player playing in combination and trying to do superiority, building up. They have two strong central back, and they have good midfielders. They have good wingers, good striker. Of course, we have to try to stop them collectively and then individually. And there are going to be a lot of duels on the field, and we have to be as well alert, focused, and beating them as well sometimes on the field. This is the way we want to win.
I take it you would have watched the game against Leverkusen. Were you encouraged at how Leverkusen frustrated Bayern?
Bayern Leverkusen, they are playing very well, and I watched this match, and it's something as well as a guide for us how they played against them. They draw a good result. But of course we have different players, we have different style, we have different structure tactically, and we want to try to adapt the tactical idea and then impose our idea. But of course some guide we can have, and I am using some clicks to show the players for the last matches they played, and one of those matches is the match they played against Bayern Leverkusen. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi mate, you alright? How are you? Yeah, good, thank you.
Right. Good afternoon. Oh God, I went Wiltshire then, didn't I? Sorry. Hello everyone. Just unlike the managers one, it's not going to split, it's broadcast or written, so just free for all. Do about 10 minutes. First, if you want to start.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. How much are you looking forward to tomorrow night? Is it the kind of nights that players dream of?
Yeah, really exciting for me, myself personally, from my journey and also the club. Been a long time since, obviously, Champions League nights have been at Villa Park. So, yeah, I think everyone's excited, looking forward to it. And, yeah, can't wait to be out there on the pitch.
Harry Kane has been training with Bayern, a player you know well, of course. How big a threat will he be if he is on the pitch tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, really. H is a top player, and everyone knows what he's capable of. He's shown what he can do over the previous seasons, so everyone knows his threat. But also the whole Bayern team, they're one of the best teams in the competition, and we all know that. So yeah, it's nothing new for us.
And for you, a chance to put yourself on the European map on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, Champions League is the biggest stage, and that's what everyone's looking forward to. Like I said, and I've explained, but also the Premier League is tough as well. We play against Man City, Arsenal, the teams that are top of the league that are fighting week in, week out, showing what they can do. So yeah, I think it's obviously going to be similar, but just a different experience with Bayern for us, seeing as we haven't played them before.
We do a hands up system, guys, please.
Oh, do you think Harry Kane gets the respect he deserves from the football world? Obviously, you play with him, you'll know how good he is, but is everybody aware of how good he's been?
Yeah, I think so. I can only say from what I've seen and played with him and trained with him, he's got the records and scored the amount of goals he has for a reason, and he's well talked about. So yeah, I don't think he's. I think he gets all the credit he deserves, and he's put in a lot of hard work over the years to get there. So yeah, I feel like he has got that.
It's Ipswich down and the Bayern Munich, completely different challenges. Do you think the team is ready to consistently play both of them and doing all the things that you're supposed to do and obviously get up with that winning mentality that you require to play both competitions at the same level?
I think it's something that we've prepared for. Last year we were playing in Europe, and it's different, playing in the Premier League and then switching to Europe. Obviously that was new for us last year, but I think we're ready. We've done that now, and yeah, we've got the manager that we trust, who's been there, experienced it all, and he has us focused on the next game and ready. We're here today training to prepare for Bayern, and yeah, he always has us focused on the next game and the next task at hand.
Anyone else?
Well, it's fair to say you're a fan's favourite already, but scoring on a night like tomorrow night, it triggers the stuff of football folklore. We're talking about banners across the ground, murals. Really is special for the fans tomorrow.
Yeah, I think whoever scores is, no one really matters as long as the ball goes in the back of the net. But I think these are the nights we've all dreamt of, especially since I've come here and arrived. Playing Champions League football for Villa is the best it can get, really. So I think we're all just going to go out there, enjoy it, and not make the most of it, because it sounds like we're here just for underestimating ourselves, but just enjoy it, because it's been so long since the club has been involved in a competition like this, and for me personally, I haven't experienced Champions League football before, so yeah, just to enjoy it, and these are the times I've dreamt of as a kid.
The atmosphere must be crackling as well. There's 1982, there's all the history, it's the first one as well. Very, very special occasion for you, for everybody.
Yeah, and last year we experienced obviously in Europe. That was the first time for a while, so this is one better. So I know what the atmosphere was like last year, so I'm expecting it to probably be topped just a little bit.
Can I just ask, is there an opportunity or a risk that you might get overawed by the occasion tomorrow? Like everyone's talking it's the biggest Champions League game of the week. Bayern Munich are in town. Like you said, there's not a lot of Champions League experience in this squad. Is there a chance of overall with the occasion for anyone, do you think?
No, I don't think so. Obviously, players have played Champions League from the squad, but at different clubs. So we do have that experience there. But look, we're in the best hands possible. Our manager has experienced and won a lot of trophies, and obviously managed a lot of Champions League games. So yeah, we have all faith in him, but also faith in the squad and confidence that, you know, when we play our best football, we can put anyone to the test and perform. So don't get me wrong, the fans are going to be excited, us as players will be, but it's more, yeah, excitement and looking forward to it rather than pressure and crumbling, I would say.
Hi Ollie, in your heart of hearts, when you signed 3 or 4 years ago now, did you actually, it's easy to say you've dreamed of it, we've probably all, I still dream about playing in it, so, do in your heart of hearts, given the fact it's only 2 years since, it's less than 2 years since you actually came in, did you actually really truly believe that you'd be sitting here?
No, not for 1 minute. Yeah, when the manager first came in after we had just lost to Newcastle and we were towards the bottom of the league, never did I think we would finish that season 7th and then go on to finish 4th. You know, I don't think anyone would have said that. Completely turned us around as players and the club. So, you know, full credit to him and obviously us as players. But yeah, I never dreamt of that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a pinch me moment, really, tomorrow night before you go out, do you think?
Not a pinch me moment as in, just more as a pinch me moment when we look back at how quickly everything has turned around, and since he's stepped foot in the door, it's been so positive. You know, we've won more than we've lost, and we're only getting better and improving, and it's just a lovely place to be, you know, at the club, especially as a player, but also for the fans and people outside the club to see, you know, the stature of this club, you know, improving and getting better day by day, each week. So yeah, it's a nice place to be.
Just very quickly, are you the first Devonian to play in the Champions League?
I don't know who's the stat man in this room. They'll probably know that.
I can't think of any, because I know it's falling in. Sorry.
Yeah, he did. Trevor Francis, probably. So maybe second.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it about Unai, Ollie? Because what's his secret? Because he speaks to all the players, he sells everyone else, and you know, can't speak highly enough of him. What is the magic?
You've probably seen from his interviews, he's very demanding, focused. He knows what he wants. Yeah, he puts in a lot of hard work. Obviously, you hear about professionals, you know, putting in work off the field and training, doing extras. I think that's the same thing for him. He's in it early, leaves late, and yeah, he's so focused and demanding. That's all I can say. And the small details. He always respects everyone as a team, no matter the league position, and I think that's probably his biggest strength, just respecting everyone and knowing that they're capable of, you know, creating problems when you play them.
You've spent the summer training with Harry Kane and being in his company. You're a teammate, but you're also the guy that's trying to take his place, if you like. What's it like working with him all the time? Has he been able to help your game? Is it like the goalkeepers union? You're helping each other all the time?
That's a tough question, to be honest. I think everyone's, you know, fighting for a position on the pitch. So obviously, I wanna be the man to play. Everyone is. But yeah, day in, day out, we have a good relationship. We talk. When I'm in the camp, I speak to him. So there's no bad animosity or anything like that. Yeah, and I'm doing all I can to be on the pitch, and so is he.
Is there one thing from his game that you would like to take for yourself, and also do you target that World Cup in 2 years' time to be ahead of them by then?
Look, I'm just trying to, work on myself, improve day by day, do the extra work I can to perform well for my team and help us score, create goals, help my teammates, assist, and see where that gets me.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, Ollie. Good luck.
Thank you.